I'm Janice Atkins Benahan, and I am the Executive Director and founder of Building Bridges. And I am here with the amazing Joshua Carter, who's the writer and also director of Color Me Beautiful. How are you doing, Josh?
Doing pretty good, thank you.
Awesome to have you here.
Thanks.
So just tell us a little bit about what is the motivation for the play. I'm really excited about it, so I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. We actually spent a year developing this idea, but I think I love to ask questions because when you ask a question, you can follow it through from beginning to end. And so the first question I asked was, "Can you see me?" And then the second question is, "What do you see when you see me?" When you see a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? And so when you see me, what do you think? And then is it true? And then the other question I wanted to ask was, there was a lot of police brutality going on in the news. It's always happening, but in the news was really giving it a platform. And I wanted to ask the question, what would happen if it happened to me? What do I expect to see? What do I expect to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know some people may not understand, and there's been a lot of stuff that's been put out on the play. And some people still may not understand what the play is about.
Mhm.
Could you just tell us a little bit about what the play is?
Absolutely. So I took one character, African American teen. His name is Javaz, and he's quite innocent, which I think people don't think innocence when they see a young black man. It's specifically walking at night in the dark.
Yeah.
But I took someone who's rather innocent. He is searching for purpose. He feels invisible, which is one thing a lot of African Americans feel when it comes to voices sometimes and when it comes to theater and film. And unfortunately, he has to meet his fate. And in this kind of in-between place, he's given a proposition and he has to find his worth, his story amongst thousands of stars or stories. Yeah.
So that I definitely agree with that, especially with the feeling invisible and things like that. And that, I mean, we've had discussions on that before, how important it is to give a voice to Black theater.
Yeah.
So why do this story now?
I think, first of all, it was divine timing because I had spent nearly 3 or 4 months with Black Writers, period, during COVID, and we were just writing every week, little short scripts. And when we were asked to produce, we had already been practicing. So it was just, we were prepared for a moment. And I think also, I think Black voices need to be diversified. We there's so many perspectives that you can't really call something a Black perspective. There's so many types of perspectives, so many stories. And I want people to learn from us that if someone's not telling my story, I create a platform to tell that story.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And why is this project so important to be able to get out to our community and other communities as well?
I think that goes back also to that idea of if you feel invisible, if you feel that no one is listening, then create something to share.
Mm.
Show them what you mean. And I mean, even for projects, I mean, it's not that there's a promise that it'll be amazing and people will take it to Netflix or whatever, but I think it's the idea that you have more power than you think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be an amazing project. And if you guys want to help, there's a GoFundMe. And so we really would like to see you there and also see your support. And thank you, Josh, for being here and doing the interview. And make sure you support.